Hi everybody, I am here in El Paso, Texas, and this video is another video on the InRoute mapping program. In this video I'm going to show you how to use InRoute on a tablet. It's much better to do InRoute on a tablet than to do InRoute on a phone. Like way better. It is also better because iPhones are fairly expensive. If you do it on a tablet, you use the iPad. And here's the thing. If you use an iPad, just a general simple iPad or iPad Air, and you can tether your iPad to the Android phone, and there you have then InRoute. You can use InRoute. In this video, I'm going to show you how to map the route on an iPad. And in the first comment, I put a link where you can buy a tablet at Amazon. And what you're gonna buy is not a new tablet, but what you're gonna buy is a refurbished iPad. So let me show you how to use InRoute on an iPad. Okay, so first of all, down here we have various icons. This one says route, this one says search, this one says favorites, here are the turns, and this says more. So we're going to go over all these points. The first one we're going to look at is routes. All right, so now this section here opens up various options for you. First one is optimize waypoint order. I leave it always off. It basically refers to the numbers that you're going to see in a moment that will appear on the waypoints. If you leave that as on, then the InRoute is going to do it for you. That can lead to errors. That's why I have this off. I suggest you leave it off too, but you can of course play with it and see, Departure time, it's never interesting for me. A route profile, it's something I just don't use. To shrink that whole panel, this panel here, you go up here and you have these little arrows here and you click on it and it disappeared. Okay, so now we're going to go down here. We just looked at the first one, and then we're going to go to search, and there you can search for a road that you have on your permit. You can see here my location in the town, in the city, and I'm just going to create a route now going down the I-10. I'm going to let InRoute decide for me how I can get onto the I-10 from where I am, from my location. So I type in there I-10. So then it gives you these options here, I-10 West. So it kind of finds itself what could be the best one for you. Usually the first one is the best one. That's not always like this, but in this case it is. So I click on it and it puts it down here. Now, it wasn't quite where I wanted it to be, but fine, I leave it there now. So, but at least I know now where the I-10 is, and now I can go over here. I hope you saw this, what I just did. I just clicked on this here. It showed up like this, okay? And then I just click on this here, or I click on here, and then it disappears. That's what I wanted to do. I want it to disappear. But I know now where the I-10 is, and I go now, okay, good. So let me find the ramp, how I can get onto the I-10. Where is my on-ramp here, So this is the frontage road here, and this is like all. Okay, here is the ramp. So now I put my finger here, and now it puts a pin in there, and it now asks me, what do you want to make this? You want to make it a waypoint, a destination? You already got a starting point, We have a starting point here. So, what do you want it? Well, I want it a waypoint. I want to make this a waypoint. So I put my finger on it, and so it makes the number 1 automatically. Okay, so now let's go down and make this down here the destination point. Okay, but it's in the wrong side of the road. So let me put it on the right side of the road. Put it here, and now what I'm going to do here is I'm pressing my finger on it. This box appears, and I can remove this. Now I can do this also another way. Let's say I have it like this, and I just click on the white box. It gives me here an option to remove it. So I can click this here and I remove it. See? Okay, so let's put this in again, and we're going to make this our destination point. So now InRoute itself on its own decides what the route is going to be. So now here it gives me in detail how I'm going to get from my current place where I am onto the I-10 and get down here to the destination. When you work with permits, you now want to check this actually over if this is all good, if this is all helpful. We're going to ignore this one right now, favorites, and we're going to go to the turns. I'm going to find out now if the route is fitting my permit. I'm here, this is the turns, and I'm now going to tap on the turns. So it opened that side panel here, and now it gives me a breakdown of the route. Now I can put my finger onto the first one, the starting point, and it will zoom in on the starting point, and it will give me up on top of here the details. I can go over here again, put my finger on the next one, and it moves to the next point. Another way of showing this is up here. It's the starting point. Next is to go on the I-10. This is how it gets me to the I-10 now. So now you have done the route, you checked it against all these, your permit, you're all good on it. You go to this more section over here, to the very right, you tap this icon, and now you can do all sorts of things with this. You can save the route, you can clear the route. We're not going to go through all these things. A lot of these things are self-explanatory. We're just going to go to the first two, which are the most important ones, the ones you will use the most. First of all, we're going to save the baby. It puts up this save box, and it says it wants to give the name Magruder Street to I-10 East. Sounds fine. You can actually put in here the name you want to give it, okay? Or you leave this one in there and you just say save, and it just saved it. Now it says a favorite named Magruder Street already exists, which is the one I did before that I had to redo. And so I'm now saying, good, overwrite this one. I want to use this one I just used. And I say overwrite, and it overwrites it, it saves it, and you see it zoomed back down to the favorites now. You see down here, and now I click on this favorites, and now I can see how it pulls up all my routes that I put in, and I go down to the bottom, and here is Magruder Street to I-10 East. It saved it here. The next step to do is you are going to hit go. Go means simply go. You are now going to drive the route. There you go.
Proceed to the route.
Or the next thing you can do is you can send the route to somebody or somebody who wants to print it. And here are the options. Before I end this video, I have a request from you. Please let me know, why are you watching my videos? I would like to know, honestly, why are you watching my videos? Please leave a note in the comment section. Let me know, why are you watching my videos? This will help me to upgrade the videos and make it better. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.